Let's talk about Gorgos 10 today. I'm going to show you my Gorgos 10 farm, how everybody's geared, how their skills are set up, and hopefully you can get in here and start farming this as well. You see we've got a 44-second best time. That's about how quick it tends to be. This is a dungeon that you need to get in and out of pretty quickly. So what we're doing is running 3 aggressive daughters with Jared. So we have no support, which is another reason we really got to get in and out of here quickly. If you don't have Lancelot, I'd put Anguish in the lead and probably get Isolde back on the team, because she can chill and also offer a little support if you find yourself needing it. But in my experience, this is kind of the way that seems to work out best for me to approach it. So this is not a 100% success rate team right now. I think we could get it to a place where perhaps it could be, but we'll talk a little bit more about that. You're going to come in, prioritize the boss, same thing as always. Let's just do one. I want to save some of my energy for some other stuff. Quick shout out to my supporters. I appreciate y'all. If you would like to support the channel, you can click the link down below to do so and earn yourself some stamina and gems and other rewards as I'm able to send them out in the process. Thanks. So let's jump in and do a run. It might win, it might not. If it doesn't, we'll do one more, and they don't tend to fail a bunch in a row, and we'll show you what the process is going to be like. Really, you only got to get that first clear so that you can do it on auto and target the boss, and then you're good. So, and again, we'll talk a little bit more about that in a second, but with this team, what we're doing with skill order settings is Lancelot, Anguish, and Rosier are all prioritizing their A3 followed by their A1. Jarrett is just using his A1 to charge more vigor for us, okay? His A2 is not a bad idea to have going. If you can afford it, great. But in my experience, this is what's working for me. Now, the thing with this team is that for all your daughters, it's basically a coin flip. They're basically flipping a coin every time they take a turn on whether or not they're going to land any dots. So like, Rosier just lost the coin flip there. She didn't land a single dot, which is unfortunate. And if that happens too many times in a row, we're not going to win. She went down really quick because we didn't land a lot of dots very early on. Again, we're whiffing a lot. So this is probably a failed run. I don't anticipate us winning this run. Anything can happen, I guess, but we might have to follow this up with another run. So if he has a good turn there, which he did not, we might have been able to win this. We might still pull this off, actually. If Anguish has a good turn here, that might be enough. GG. All right, we did it. You only got to get that first clear so that you can do repeat battle and target the boss, and then you're good. Usually, if they win a lot more handily than that, and if they lose kind of aggressively. But basically what you'll do is, if you know that you want to use all of your energy in here, just come in here and set it on ×3 or whatever, go to repeat battle and just drag it to 100. And that way, no matter how many times they fail, they'll get their wins, and you'll still use all your energy in here without having to babysit it, right? You just drag it to 100 and start, because when you run out of energy, it'll stop. And you don't get punished for failing a run, so they'll just stop when they're done, as they would if it was 100% success rate, and you set it for the right amount, okay? So that's kind of the way around it still feeling like a 100% success rate team, you know what I'm saying? You're still just farming it in the background anyway, so it's not a big deal. So that's how you get around that. Now, as far as how everybody's geared, what I would probably recommend for a team like this is that you get everybody in a vigor set so that everybody can continue to pump their A3s out more reliably. If you've been watching me, have talked a lot about the elemental set. So I'm really leaning in, trying to play around with the elemental set. So that's what I'm running. But again, if you've got vigor sets for everybody, that's never a bad idea, to be honest with you. It's almost never a bad idea to run everyone in vigor. But for the sake of trying out some of the other sets, I've been leaning into elemental. So my Lancelot's in elemental and accuracy. Funny story, this was an accuracy piece, and this was a broken piece. It was a 5-star effect accuracy amulet, because I thought that would have been better than having a completed accuracy set, but it's not. A 5-star accuracy amulet is only like 26 accuracy or something, somewhere around there, and the set bonus is 30. So it's better to not have an effect accuracy amulet there and complete an accuracy set if that's a situation you're in. If you can get an effect accuracy necklace, great, but for my situation, it's better to complete the accuracy set than have an effect accuracy amulet here. So just keep that in mind if you're in a similar situation. But basically, you want to make sure you get everybody's effect accuracy up, because it's already rare enough that they proc. 60% chance for each hit to inflict a burn. It's rare enough that they're going to proc, so you want to make sure when you do proc, you're not getting resisted. So make sure you have effect accuracy. So like my Lancelot has 42. That's lowish. I'd like it to be higher, but we're working with what we got. Like I'd love an effect accuracy keepsake down here, but we don't have it. So Vigor, if you've got it, if you wanted to try to Elemental, I like it. The extra dots have come in clutch for me quite a few times. Sometimes I'll just watch a run because I'm curious, and those extra dots do kind of pile up. So, you know, take it however you will. If you want to try it, give it a go. Anguish also in an Elemental set, Elemental and Accuracy set as well, and not great gear, right? Flat stats all the way across the board on the right side, but I'm just trying to complete the sets. So lots of room for him to grow here. And with Lancelot, again, you can just tank him up as well. Attack speed's never a bad idea on the ring. HP percentage, defense percentage on the earrings, and then effect accuracy in a perfect world on these guys so that they could definitely land their debuffs, right? Now, I'm guessing because I have Anguish's Relic a bit more developed, he's getting some effect accuracy from there. I don't know where he's getting it all from, but he's at 66, so that's pretty solid for him. He's in an accuracy set, but he doesn't have the amulet here. I don't know why his is so much higher than Lancelot. I'm assuming it's relic development or something. But anyway, also elemental set with accuracy set. Just tank him up, get his effect accuracy up. Rosier, elemental set. Life set. Maybe I'll try to switch her to an accuracy set at some point, but she's already kind of squishy. I have her in a crit rate earrings because that's just what I had. But again, I might look to rework her kind of soon. Attack speed there, effect accuracy there. And also elemental set. And then Jarrett is in a vigor set with life set and HP percentage everywhere you can get it, right? Just tank him up as well. Let him charge vigor for you. He is ridiculously good for this team. They wouldn't be doing it without him, I don't think. Maybe if I get another daughter, I'll see if I can just get in there and really just bully the boss down before he can do anything super harmful to us. But for now, we need Jarrett on this team. He is the reason we are succeeding. So fairly straightforward. If you don't have elemental sets or vigor sets for everybody, just tank them up, get their effect accuracy and their tank stats up so that they can survive as long as possible to land dots. And, you know, you'll have to make little improvements here and there to cross certain thresholds for survivability. But as you do, you'll start to notice yourself having some success. And I mean, look, even if you only win 1 out of every 5 runs, I think that's better than a 100% stage 9 team. It's better to just farm the resources at the highest stage, even if you have a very low success rate. If you can win it at all, I think that's what you should be doing, because again, you can just drag this to 100 and they'll go for as long as you need them to go until you're out of energy. So I think it's pretty cool that we don't get punished for failing runs. But anyway, that's it. That's my stage Gorgos, my stage 10 Gorgos setup. You don't have Lancelot, try to get Isolde in there, tank her up, get her some effect accuracy so she can help with the chills. And I reckon that could still probably be successful as well. So that's it. If you are running a different team in there, I'd be interested in hearing about it. I feel like someone left me a comment recently talking about running Sarah in there in a team. So I'd be interested to hear what other teams you guys have going in Gorgos 10 that are working out for you. What kind of success rate do you have? Maybe you're running all vigor with a similar team and you can compare it to mine with the elemental. But that's pretty much it. I hope this was helpful. I'm interested in hearing how you guys are tackling Gorgos 10. I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate y'all. Hope you have a good one. Later.